Hello lads, welcome back to CDT. Today I'm going to be counting down the top 10 rarest cars you can find in CDT. Well, one of the special mentions at the end you can't find anymore. But yeah, I'm here in the recording game. As you can see, my avatar's looking tall and superior. I also have every single car, all 327 available cars that you can buy. And if you find these cars in a game, then you know that you are talking to an absolute pro. Now, before I get into this, entries for the 20k racing tournament end on the 23rd of July, this coming Sunday. Just 2 days to get your times into that form. So yeah, if you want to compete for that prize pool, definitely do submit a time there. However, let's start off with the top 10 rarest cars you can get. Now, I'll be honest, right? Number 10 and number 9 I've kind of guessed. There's probably like 10-15 cars which are like on par with this. However, at number 10 I'm going to be starting with the Zonda Cinque wrap. Now, the Zonda Cinque I think came back on sale in one of the limited shops. However, if you see one with this limited wrap, then they bought it originally. I don't remember when this car was out. It was out very long time ago. But yeah, being a Pagani, you can hear it sounds amazing. But the wrap on this car is literally just a fade from white to grey. I believe with the body colour, if the body colour changes, then obviously, yeah, this would change as well. This actually looks quite nice. But yeah, here it stats. In the limited shop, it was 12 million. And obviously, we have like the new modifications as well with the alignment and stuff that you can do to any of these cars, which I highly recommend you don't. Please don't put camber on a bolide or whatever. So yeah, that is number 10. Now, like I said, I've kind of guessed number 10 and number 9 because there's quite a few cars on par here. However, the next car is none other than this, the AMG one. However, not just any AMG one, it has to have this OG wrap on it. This is the sort of the same as the Cinque, just a fade from a lighter color to a darker color at the rear. Funnily enough, I've still got this wrap on, this color scheme, from when I made the trailer like a year ago. But yeah, I think this and the Zonda Cinque came in the same limited store. Here it stats. This one was 15 million, so a bit more expensive, so I assume this one's going to be a bit rarer. But yeah, driving it around, this thing's actually quite a good car in general. Forget its rarity. This thing can drift as well. Yeah, very cool car, and you can do some very cool color schemes. Remember, if you want it to be the rarest one, it has to have that wrap on it. If it doesn't have that wrap, then it's just nonsense. Okay, number 8 we have the Ferrari 250 GTO. This thing is very rare. I only have numbers for like the last 5. I don't have any figures for 10 to 6. However, this is the 250 GTO. If I go to wraps, we've actually got a wrap which sort of gives this Italian stripe down the middle. Please load, thank you. So obviously, being a classic car, it's not really that fast. This is more of just a statement. It's not even an Italian flag, bro. What is this?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
So you've got this white and green line down the middle for the OG wrap. Again, if it's not got the OG wrap on it, then it's waffle. Quite pacey though for a very classic car. Now, this probably would have come out 2020, 2019, that sort of region. All of these cars probably came out at that time. I think the AMG one and the Zonda were a bit later. So yeah, here is your 250 GTO looking great with the exhaust and that stripe. Next up is quite a funny one. The next rarest car I've put on this list is this. It's a Fiat, yes, that's correct. It's called the Fion Super Tipli. It's actually got quite good stats, 95 grand. I think this was from some event, but this is the fastest Fiat Multipla you'll be able to buy. Obviously, as we all know, the Fiat Multipla is the best car in the world without a question. It's basically just a souped up version of the normal Fiat. You got a little spoiler on the rear here, little diffuser going on, but it's probably good for like, I don't know, derbies and stuff if you're trying to do like an event with your friends. Here it stats. It's got a top speed of 140 miles an hour. As you can see, that handling is pretty awful. It's also front wheel drive, making it even more awful. But yeah, this would have been out, when was this out? I want to say like 2021, 2020. So next up we have a pretty rare car. In fact, I'm surprised this isn't lower in the list. On number 6 now, we have a Dodge Ice Charger. Here it is, the Dodge Ice Charlie. Here it stats. This thing costed $1 million. However, I think this was from a Christmas event in 2019. Oh, this thing's quick. We got the side exhaust coming out of the doors and the window. We've got a spare tire in the back. This car is actually very quick. But yeah, so this was out in the Christmas event. You remember when like the whole lake turned into ice and everything, and you had the ice race? Oh, that was amazing. This came as a limited in, I think, 2019 or 2020. Not that many people played the game at that period of time, so that's simply why this car is so rare. Just no one really had it at the time. But yeah, this car also looks very cool as well. It's got a little wide body kit going on there. It's very sleek. I love the rear design on this thing. And a couple nuts and bolts for the windows. Very nice car. Very, very nice car. Now for the cars, which I actually have numbers for. So next up on the list is, you might have guessed it, the GTC4 Lusso. Where the hell is it? Here it is. So here it stats. It costed 230,000. I think this is from the 2019-2020. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was an event car. I think it was Easter. So yeah, if you've sort of played this game, you've probably heard of the GTC4 Lusso as being like the rarest car. As of now, it's not really the rarest car anymore. This is the rarest event car which you can get, and from my research, only 505,517 people have this car. Now that sounds like quite a lot, but if you keep in mind how many people play this game's got 1 billion visits. 505,000 is next to nothing. So yeah, not that many people with the Lusso, simply because not many people play the game at that time, 2019, 2020. Yeah, this thing also sounds very nice as well. You got that very lovely synthetic V12. Oh, this was the limited car, wasn't it? Yes, I remember this. I was thinking of the BC. No, this is a limited car. I remember this coming as a limited. It was from some, was it the delivery event thing? I don't remember. But yeah, this is the Pagani Huayra. Here it stats. It's got a price point of 1.4 million, but again, this was from an event. But yeah, I think simply because no one could, I don't know why this is rare, because a lot of the other limited event cars, they're not that rare. I don't know why this one stands out, but yeah, not that many people have this thing. Only 244,416 people have this Pagani Huayra. If one of you can like make a list of when these cars were out and then how long they're out for and how you got them in the comments below, I will pin you, because that is very useful information for me as well. So yeah, that is the Pagani Huayra. Very cool, very, very simplistic design by Pagani himself. Now we get to the very, very big leagues. Now we're going to get onto the good stuff. So these two cars were out at the same time. However, one was more expensive than the other. You've probably heard of them. So number 3 on the list, we have a Bugatti La Voiture Noire. However, not just any La Voiture Noire, one with this wrap on it. Now this looks like a shambles, I know. However, I'm gonna make this car white just so you can see it better, if it would load. So as you know, La Voiture Noire, the black car, it's meant to be all black. However, this OG wrap, I think this, the Bolide, the AMG 1 and the Zonda and the 250 all came back at the same time. So that's what makes this wrap rare, because if you had the car before that, you got given this OG wrap. Now this car's OG wrap's a bit odd. It just slices it in two. But yeah, again, when it comes to these wrap cars, it's the car with the wrap that counts. It doesn't matter if it's not got the wrap. It has to have the wrap to be up here. I don't want to assume anything, but I've approximated that there are like 100,000 people who have this car. I might be completely wrong. I genuinely might be completely wrong. However, I'm trying to just like rank it. I'm trying to approximate this stuff. So that's very cool, and you probably guessed it. Next up is the Bolide. However, this is number 2. So stick around for number 1. So yeah, the Bolide 40 million. The reason why not many people had the OG wrap on this is 1, because it was 40 million. 2, it wasn't actually out for that long. Now if I quickly apply the OG wrap, I think, yeah, this one's a bit odd. I don't know where they got this from. Sort of looks like Captain America. Yeah, I don't know where they got the inspiration for this OG wrap from. However, this is the OG wrap. If someone's got this, then you just know they are a veteran. They've got to have like 50M plus. Not only did you have to have 40 million at the time, you had to have 40 million in 2019. Not many people have this, and I've approximated that like 50 to 70,000 people have this car with the OG wrap, because it's come back on sale like a couple times. Like I think it came back on sale literally a couple weeks ago. But yeah, if you bought it in that sale, you don't get the wrap. It has to have this wrap on it, this very ugly wrap. But yeah, that is the Bolide. Now you're probably wondering, you guys thought the Bolide was probably number 1 or the Lusso. However, I've kind of cheated with number 1. It's not the shopping cart. Now the rarest I want to say set of cars, all 4 Halloween cars. If you have all 4 Halloween cars, you have the rarest combo in the game. Only 26,862 people who play the game have all of those cars. Now, the 4 Halloween cars, one of them got removed. It was, yeah, if you had it, then nice. So, yeah, so the Halloween cars were so one of them was this. I think this is the latest one. This is a McLaren 650S. It has this body kit on it, which just came with the update. However, it's just the 650S with like some Dracula looking teeth on the front. This was the Halloween car last year, I believe. Yeah, this one's very cool, very very standouty. And then another McLaren, which was a Halloween car, was apparently a 765. I think this came as the same update as the Gallardo, but obviously recently Lambo's got removed. So if you've got this, you're kind of sorted. This car sounds very nice. I don't know why I got this spoiler on it. I filmed the, what was it? In fact, it was the spoilers update, which I filmed with this 765 LT with that wing on it like a year ago. Yeah, this car is very cool. And then the last Halloween car, which you can have, because like I said earlier, Lambo's got removed, is a pretty swanky one, the Hot Rod. Now, I don't know why, but there's been this bug with the Hot Rod where the other wheels don't seem to be there. I don't really know why that is. I think this was the first Halloween car they added back in like 2020, 2019. Oh, look at my miles. That's quite cool.
We do not care.
But yeah, to get this car, like all the other Halloween cars, I think you had to like collect pumpkins by doing races, I think. I don't know. Oh, sorry, no, you had to collect candy. You had to collect candy from doing races. My bad. That was sick. So this is the Hot Rod. Exposed engine. It's not a great car, but I mean, again, kind of like the 2 for the GTO, this car's meant to make a statement. It's not really meant to race. Yeah, this specific car itself is very rare. But yeah, like I said again, if you've got all of those 3 cars, you are one of 26,862. Now that is the top 10 rarest cars. I kind of cheated with the last one, but I don't think any other YouTubers pointed that out. Now I've got a couple specials to show you. Now one of the specials, now I can't actually show this car to you because it's that rare. However, the GT3 RS, not the new one, the 992, but the 991.2, I think. No, sorry, it was a 991.1 GT3 RS. This was a free event car back in like 2018. Literally it doesn't even exist anymore. It actually got remeshed. It got remeshed into this car here, the GT2 RS. So this is a free limited car in 2018 when the game literally just came out. So even when it's been removed, I don't think a soul has it. I've only seen one photo of like it was like a little thing on a wall that had like a bit of text and it had a photo of the GT3 RS and it just had claim. And I remember that the text was spelt very badly. Yeah, and then obviously you probably saw it earlier. You probably saw this coming. The shopping cart. Now, obviously, as you know, I work for the game, so I've actually got this shopping cart. Now, this is given to staff members of CDT. So I believe only like 20-30 people have it. It is so loud. It's kind of slow when you don't launch from a burnout, but when you launch from a burnout, it actually has the fastest 0 to 60 of any car out there. You see that? Now let me know in the comments, and like and subscribe if you want this, if you want to see a funny moment with just this shopping cart. I can get a couple of the other staff members to hop on and mess with these guys a little bit. But yeah, again, do like and subscribe if you want to see a funny moment with that shopping cart, and just do it in general, because funnily enough, I'm already at 21k. I hit 20k like a couple days ago, lads. Like, the support is up there. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for the support. Oh, this old grandma wants to go buy a car. What do you want, my friend? What do you want? What would you like? I'm gonna talk to you. Yes. What car would you like to buy? Yeah, let me think. Budget is 60 to 100 grand. Color, yeah, I can find something for you. Will a 2.7 million LaFerrari do? Yep, it'll have to do, mate. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.